Good evening, you guys. I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to start getting a notification. Did I even do the countdown? I'm so thrown off. Okay, you guys. Um, okay. I did the countdown. How is everybody doing this evening? It's 7 o'clock. I gotta be honest, I love the daylight saving time. It is so depressing when it starts to get dark real early, y'all. I don't like it. So I'm happy that spring is my favorite time of the season. I promise you. I love the springtime. If it could be like 75 to like 79 all year around, that would be so perfect for me. But I love the springtime. Hey, Letitia. Hey, Too Pretty Miss Kitty, Teresa, Miss Diane. How is child? I was prompted to get on. I was getting on. I was trying to get a little nagging headache, and I normally don't get no headaches, but I was sitting here and a headache was trying to come on, and I was like, let me get on. Let me get on here because I kind of just been um we had to go pick out the casket, but other than that, I've been just kind of sitting at home in one place all day after that. And I don't know, it could be those potato I love those cheddar jalapeno potato chips. And I was like, maybe that's what's got my head hurting. Because, like I said, I normally don't get headaches, but I got a nagging headache right now. So I said, I'll get on to, because I wasn't going to get on tonight. I was like, I'll get on. I started talking and stuff. It'll, I know. Too Pretty Miss Kitty love the cold. I don't like the cold. The cold is so depressing to me. Um, I like the springtime. You know, I did the most in the because we would be doing so much in the summer. We would really be out there in the summer as far as like having out at different locations and parks and stuff, giving out food to the homeless and stuff. So we did it in the cold too sometimes. I didn't like doing it in the cold. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't, but I like doing it in the when it's warm outside. Miss Teresa hate the heat. I like the heat. I like the heat. It's weird because at night, it's weird. I have the air on, and I like to get up under the cover though and be warm. So I don't know if that's goof or kooky or goofy. I'm goofy anyways. People don't know that I'm pretty goofy. Too Pretty Miss Kitty said I'm an introvert too. People wouldn't know that. I'm very shy and reserved. Like a lot of my friends who I went to school with, they couldn't believe that I had a TV show. I was very shy and reserved, very quiet, even still in person. Um, you have coats. Y'all, I had wanted to talk about this crime in Tennessee. Y'all know that it was a shooting in Nashville. That Texas what they said that Texas weather is like the desert. It's like the desert. It gets extremely hot. We was in New York one year. I went to New York one year and I y'all know I love New York. One year I went in the summertime like around July and August. And the weather never got to be any more than 80, but it was so hot. We was sweating like I couldn't hardly breathe. I was like we couldn't understand why it was only 80 degrees, but I don't that's they got that dry heat. The wind don't blow at all. And it was I'm telling you, we was gagging for air. It was like we couldn't get no air. Then we was going underground to getting on the subway and stuff. But when we would come back up from the subway, we would still be like we was dripping sweat, and it was only 80. I don't know what kind of heat that is in New York. It stay cold in New York all the time. But when it gets that hot, it was hot, but it was a dry hot or something where the air it was we couldn't the wind wasn't blowing. That's treacherous. Hey, real deal. But I wanted to talk about 80 would be nice plus 100 plus is for the I know. Yeah, 100 plus is for the birds. I'm telling you. um 80 can be really nice, but it's not in New York because no wind. I mean, it wasn't no wind blowing that year. It was very hot. Shoot, it was hot. And 80 is tolerable. But I wanted to talk about, we'll talk about quite a few things. We could talk about a lot of stuff, but crime in Tennessee is crazy, y'all. I think that it is definitely engineered, of course, but you know, Nashville, people have started to, hey, Eternity has started to like migrate. Especially if they wow, especially if they had you know, if they wanted to leave to go, to go do better, wanted better jobs, better pay, and things of that nature, they was going to Nashville. She said before I moved to Texas, I lived in Illinois. Well, it definitely gets cold in Illinois. And the fact that they had a massacre in Nashville, you guys, like at the schools, y'all, like I don't know what is going on. Like it is just it's so depressing. It's so sad. And I promise you, like I've been having the opportunity because I normally don't sit still. I don't, but I've had the opportunity to sit still for like the last few days and just sit and I guess let my brain recuperate or try to anyways. And not move because I left home one time today and I haven't moved since I got home. And I promise you, like I said, I'm trying to get a nagging headache. I should have took some Advils before I even got on here. I'm gonna have to get up and give me some because I can't handle this. This headache is nagging me real bad. And but you know, I happened to turn on the TV because I was sitting at home with darn TV y'all for a minute, for a long time. And I see that there has been a shooting at a hotel out like around Poplar Pike in Memphis. And the thing about it is Poplar Pike is around that area is going towards like the suburbs, like in Germantown. That's a really nice area. There was a shooting at the hotel. But it's a sad darn thing when you start having all of these massacres. Like people don't care no more. Like it's extremely sad what is going on, y'all. Like it is extremely sad. Hey, TB21, a 13-year-old in my city shot somebody at school. Times have changed. Wow, in Augusta. Oh my God. I don't know what's going on. They're glorifying crime. Like I said, they have. a lot of these rappers that kind of glorify that. It's one thing, yeah, it is the last days when you are um it's one thing when you know when you put it in a rap song. Okay, we can't stop people from, hey, rest in peace, young doll. Rest in peace, young doll. Say, oh, you got some tea to tell me? Okay, you got some tea to tell me. We all ears. We definitely all ears. Um, y'all have to excuse me. Yeah, wait a minute, y'all. Let me take an Advil. My head hurt me real bad, and I normally don't even get no headaches, not hardly. Hold on, y'all. Let me go take an Advil before I get into this, okay? Oh, I hope I got some. Hold on, y'all. Now I normally have everything at my darn disposal. You mean to tell me I ain't got no Advils? Y'all, I tell you, I like Advils. Lord, please let me have an Advil. I normally keep a bottle just in case. I don't really get headaches, but I got a headache so bad it's ridiculous. Hold on, y'all. Just looked on my purse. I can't find no headache pills. And I know I have. I normally keep everything I need. I normally have too much. I want to have no Advil. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, I ain't even got no Advil. Drink some vinegar. It work. Okay, let me drink some vinegar. Hold on. Oh, because I normally don't get no headaches. My head hurt me so bad, it's ridiculous. Hold on. Whew. Okay, I took a teaspoon of vinegar. Hopefully that'll help me. Whew, Lord have mercy. Anyways, you guys, little Migos them call they self. Let me see. I'm gonna put this up. Rest in peace, young dog says little Migos them call they self to pull up in the hood knowing Grove on tour and said he gonna get the middleman whacked too. I'm thinking he talk about Kenny. Them folks crazy. So what area did they pull up in? Unminded Mental says, hey there, I am still somewhat new and do not comment a lot, but I have caught a few lives about your content in the Young Doss case. But you live in Nashville? Yeah. And I'm gonna talk about that too, that massacre. So what is the energy like in Nashville since that massacre? Um, hey Tyranny. We rest in peace, young dog. We're gonna talk about that too because they're the reason they're creating an atmosphere around Memphis and I guess these folks think the coast is clear. I don't know what in the hell they put in their minds that they're going to do, but they crazy. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, you guys. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hold on, y'all. Let me see.
The Metro Nashville Police releasing surveillance video of the moments leading up to the shooting there at the Covenant School, that grade school that left 3 young children dead and 3 administrators dead as well. We want to show you that right now. We want to just warn you that this is very graphic and viewer discretion is advised. It does show the moments the shooter entered the school and began looking around. Let's watch. Okay, so there you can see the vehicle the shooter drove, that 28-year-old from Nashville, driving up in the parking lot here of the school. This was released just moments ago by the Metro Nashville Police Department. The shooter, who the police identified as Audrey E. Hale, saying that the individual identifies as transgender, entered the building by firing through a side door. There you see it.
Now they're gonna have to put up bulletproof windows.
The shooter walks in, kicks the glass, armed with 2 assault-style weapons and a handgun. That's according to John Drake. He's the Nashville Police Department chief there. So remember, the police identified 6 victims in this shooting there, the shooter, and you can see bracing the weapon, the sirens, it looks like, going off there. And remember, viewer discretion is advised. This literally just happened this morning, and emotions are still raw and still very, very fresh for this community, as now they are seeing this as well. The moments that 28-year-old shooter walked into the Covenant School there in Metro Nashville and started shooting. There it looks like they pass some type of front entrance. This is at a private Christian elementary school. Okay, so that is the first video released by Metro Nashville Police. Very, very difficult to watch, but you saw the moments there, Audrey Hale firing these weapons to get into this side door, shattering the glass of the door. Take a look, though. Police also released photos of the weapons that were used. Okay, so there you can see. Looks to the.
Hold on, guys. I want to show y'all this. When the police made it, and when they made it to the scene.
Officers actually stormed the building. This footage is explicit. It is incredible to see at the Covenant School on Monday morning, taking down the shooter. We're going to show you some of that video now, and it could be difficult for some people to watch, but we feel it's important to show what law enforcement actually sees in an active shooter situation. Here it is. It starts with officers arriving at the scene, rushing inside the school, weapons drawn. Throughout the video, you hear the terrifying alarm bells shrieking throughout this building. Officers are working their way up to the second floor, where they then appear to open fire on the suspect. Here is some of that moment. And by the way, another warning, it is disturbing.
Move! Watch out.
And you see that moment there where officers encounter the shooter there on the second floor, the very window in which that shooter was aiming at officers from as they arrived on the scene.
Y'all, that's sad. What is going on? It's almost like when that happens, it's like a domino effect. It could, you see it happen in Nashville, and then somebody in Colorado would do it. It's almost like it's a domino effect when that starts happening. And they said that he was 28 years old. Okay. Rest in peace, Young Dog says, Miss T, you saw my last comment. No, I didn't see it. No, I didn't see your last comment. Rest in peace, Young Dog. Yeah, I think it's sad. It's messed up. Retype it for me, because I was looking at the video. So it was a girl? So the shooter was a girl? Oh my God, it was a woman. If people say, that she had a history of mental illness or whatever, you know what? People have had mental illnesses. Y'all, we grew up looking at people that had mental illnesses. Okay? People have had mental illnesses since the beginning of time. We didn't never see them doing no mess like this. We didn't see people going into school. It would happen every now and again. But it's like now people with mental illnesses, when I was growing up, a person with a mental illness might have been a little slow or a little touched or something like that. But they didn't have all of this, this evilness on the inside of them where they wanted to go and kill people. That's evil. That's sadistic. Okay, when you feel the need to want to go kill somebody. Rest in peace, Young Dog says, Migo them doing that because they see pre-artists fin to drop again, and they saw Kenny went and caught pre-chains yesterday that some artists gonna get just something that Dolph was gonna do. Oh, so they trying to kick up some stuff. Lil Migos better sit his little butt down somewhere. He better sit his butt down. It don't make no sense. Crab is already off of the chain. I was looking at on the news that it was a shooting. I just happened to turn on the TV a couple of hours ago in Memphis at a hotel around Poplar Pike. Now, Poplar Pike used to be a very nice area, but as I said, it seems like to me a lot of the ratchets, and I'm telling the truth now, a lot of the ratchets. And see, when people say, well, I don't blame, because see, folks can get Section 8, okay? You could get Section 8. I guess it ain't nothing wrong with it if you need it, okay? I wish somebody would pay my mortgage, okay? But I think it's the mindset, because everybody that's getting Section 8 don't tear up the people's houses. You know what I mean? That's why I say it's a mindset. If you get in Section 8, because a lot of what's happening is a lot of people, a lot of vultures came into the Memphis area. They were put in the sanitarium. Wow. Wow. And they started migrating kind of like out east, right? So if you're going from the hood areas to a better area because you got renters that's accepting Section 8 because they're buying up all the houses and properties and stuff, because the politicians let these vultures come, go into the Memphis area and do that, which is why a lot of people had to migrate really on the outside of Memphis too, more so because of the crime, right? But why do you have to tear up the people's houses? You living in a nice area, a nice house, and you go into the houses and tear them up. That's the opportunity to live better. That's the opportunity for you to get your Section 8 and go to school, okay? Because I believe that Section 8 is over with when the last child turns 18, right? So that's the opportunity for you. If you need the assistance, I don't get mad at nobody for that, for getting assistance. Okay, so you get your Section 8, go to school, work, and do better for yourself. But you get the Section 8 and move into the folks' house and tear the house up. Then what I notice a lot of these girls do is they move into these nice areas, they start letting their gang banging boyfriends move in with them. Y'all, this is what's going on. I'm telling you. They start letting their gang banging boyfriends move in with them. They living around these people that's making a decent living, that's actually buying their houses, and their boyfriends start standing out in front of the house looking at the cars that the neighbors and stuff driving, smoking on a joint. Okay, smoking on a joint, a weed or whatever they call it now, bud or whatever. I guess it's got what's the new name for it here? The last name, because it went from a joint to pot, or went from pot to joint to weed to bud to they changed the name of it now. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, it's getting folks strung out. And that's what happened. And so then people start putting their houses up for sale because the boyfriend, looking at the neighbors, she done moved her Section 8. She done moved into a nice neighborhood with her Section 8 around a bunch of working people. And the boyfriend, her gang banging boyfriend, standing out with all his damn blue on or red on or whatever it is in the mornings, seeing what time the neighbors go to work, smoking weed and go and break into all the folks' houses. See, people don't like it when I say that. I guess I'm not supposed to tell the truth. I've been saying this since I was on. I got on my TV show 9 years ago. I'm not gonna change it to be on YouTube. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. My dad taught me he taught me, the best taught me. Okay, he brought it to my attention and I started watching it, and it's truth. It's definitely true. Which is why the Section 8 program. Okay, So that's your opportunity to go to school and come up if you got to have some assistance. But you take that as the opportunity to send your gang banging move your gang banging boyfriend in while you get Section 8. Y'all fighting, him and his friends looking at all of the nice people's, the nice homes. They breaking in all the homes. The folks start putting their houses and stuff up for sale. Okay. And so that's the reason why I say, see, people don't like this type of conversation, but I have to say it. That what's going to have to happen is, see, I just think a lot of this stuff is engineered. Well, I know it's engineered, right? They're going to have to start putting these girls in a position where they're going to have to choose between their gang banging boyfriend that they moving into their house, that's coming into the neighborhood, burglarizing the homes and stealing the cars because they already in some type of auto theft ring, and they fighting and stuff. They cussing and fighting and stuff every day. Don't nobody want to come home from work and they think that they have bought their dream home to live next door to somebody that's doing that. And not all Section 8 people do that, because it's some people that work every day that's damn fools that do it, okay? But I feel like when a person is paying mortgage every month, they tend to take better care of their stuff. They'll act a damn fool, but they're not gonna go kick a hole in the wall because they paying their mortgage. In California, you can make up to $50,000 and qualify yearly. Wow. I didn't know that. But the cost of living is a lot higher in California. So now I think what they need to do is start making these girls choose between their children or their dude. Okay? If you gonna move your because they'll say in a minute, well, they had wanted to break up the black family. And yeah, I back in the 80s and stuff, I do believe, or back in the 70s, they put something in place and it was engineered to do that, but it not now. When they get talking about they had my girl got Section 8, they trying to break up the black families. Nigga, you don't get up and go to work. You breaking it. You'll use a gang banger that's terrorizing neighborhoods and people. Okay, you won't go to school. You ain't doing nothing for yourself. You ain't taking care of your woman. You laying up on her, and then they had the nerve to fix their map. They don't want to see a black man's with an S, a damn Z on the end. A black man's win. They kicked me out of my gal house because she was getting Section 8 just because I don't work. What good is, I don't blame them. See, somebody else might feel differently about it. I don't. I don't feel differently about it. It's one thing when there are two couples that's married. I feel like in the black community, y'all, and I'm not judging nobody because I got 2 kids and I ain't never been married. But why don't we start back promoting marriage? These folks sitting up talking about they trying to break up the black family, but he ain't even trying to marry the girl and take care of her. He just want to lay up on her and live for free. Okay. So you have to, I kind of watch people, when they get to hollering about, well, they put a system in place to try and destroy the black families. Yes, I believe that. Okay. I do believe that, because you're talking about back in the 70s and stuff, when black families were still struggling in the 60s and things of that nature, when men were still trying to do the right thing. A lot of them, like when there were two family households. Okay. So you don't kick the man out and he trying to provide for his family. Okay. I don't know who these folks be that, but I'm getting ready to block them though. I've been getting too many. I'm ready to block some folks. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I'm talking about on another social media. When I started getting a whole lot of requests, I don't even be on social media like that. I start blocking people if I don't recognize them. I hate a grown man that just want to play. Right. So now they try to use that same thing. They just don't want to see a black man's win. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, what he do? Well, my gal gets Section 8. They gonna take my gal Section 8 because they don't want me to live in there. Okay. So are you working? No, I don't work. I rap. When's the last time you made a hit? I ain't never made no hit. I'm trying to get it up off the ground. How old are you? 45? Okay. That's that demon right there I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, play video games all day. But anyways, I said that to say is y'all know how I got into something else because y'all know what I want to see the structure. I want to see the structure of the black family come back. You know what I mean? Where the men are the head of their households and they are actively and people fall on hard times and have to have assistance sometimes. I ain't mad about that. But you fall on hard times and you get assistance until you get back on your feet. All the time you working to get back on your feet. But I'm trying to figure out how these men, somebody, not all of the men, not the men that's on my channel, because the men on my channel handles business, okay? The men on my channel handle business. But I'm trying to figure out how some of these men think that these women can respect them if they got to take care of them. Okay, a woman can't respect a man that she got to take care of. These folks gone crazy over some y'all. I'm telling y'all, these people gone crazy over some sex. Why you let him lay up a girl? His sex good. He be blowing my back out. Girl, you can find you somebody that's gonna take care of you that'll blow your back out. But it's unfortunate that a lot of these women don't know that. They think that is normal. That's right, Miss Maxie. I'm telling you. Kawana, I'm telling you, garbage running over. Okay, but they playing. I'm telling you. Listen, even if I've ever had a friend to just stop by my house, they see that garbage, you know, all they got to do is take it out to the driveway. Okay. It's just natural for a man to be looking around to see what needs to be, you know, what you need done. Okay. Because most men, when they get ready to walk out, they'll say, you want me to take this garbage out? They're gonna notice that. But you got when you're right, when they living in the house, they telling the woman, baby, when you go to work, take that garbage out because you know the garbage man gonna run. I'm sleepy. He don't go to work. He got to rest up because he done burglarized and terrorized the nice neighborhood that she done been able to move in because of her Section 8. I'm telling you. So he's sleeping because like Monday through Wednesday, he might get up early to go burglarize the neighbors' houses while they at work. And I guess it take a lot of energy to move them TVs and stuff out. I don't know. It's a girl transitioning to a boy. That's right, Miss Tracy. A man that loves you ain't gonna see you struggle. It's not going to happen. That's the reason why if I have cousins And I have friends that have good men. I'll tell them in a minute, close your mouth up. You got a good man. All he asks you to do is a few things, and he out working, and a lot of them ain't got to pay a bill. Don't even have to pay a bill. But they want to nag him all the time. Well, I told him I had one to go to the movies. He tired. The man work. If he working, so y'all, he's paying all the bills and he working. The man tired. And she talking about she mad because he done got tired and don't want to go to a damn movie. Girl, please. Okay, well then lay up in the bed and tell them now you can rent movies. You can go on Amazon or somewhere and get a movie. Baby, I know you tired, especially all the bills paid. Girl, please. You could be tired. He done paid every bill and I'm living good. Well, baby, you could just be tired. You lay right there. I'm a cook and you stay right there in the bed. And we're going to look at movies in the bed. Okay? Some of these folks don't understand how good they got it. I'm telling you, Netflix and chill. That's the best kind. It ain't good to go to no movie anyways, not around the Memphis and Mississippi area. It's almost scary to go, especially now since these folks want to run up into a movie theater and start shooting. These people have flat-foot lost their minds, and I'm serious. They have flat-foot lost their minds. Real deal. Lee said I'm back. Real deal. Lee said we need the number game. Tracy Brown says, I might be a little wired, but I don't even want to go out. I'm telling you, it's best to stay in the house and order in. And hey, natural born queen. They already start putting numbers in the chat. And so with all of this crime, and that's the reason why, but rest in peace, Young Dolph. I saw that. Rest in peace, Young Dolph sent me that. I was looking at that. My head was hurting today. It's starting to feel better since I'm on here. Maybe that vinegar making it feel a little bit better. But I think it's a darn shame for rappers, y'all. That's why I said we have to be very meticulous about who we support. Because these rappers, like I said, it's one thing when these rappers get on their videos and on their songs and stuff and they rap about something, okay? When they rap about a certain thing, okay? So they rapping about it. That's the time we have to tell our children that stuff is not real. You know, you don't go out there just because you hear somebody rapping about that in a song. We have to tell our children and the children that grow up around us that stuff is not real. You don't do that. You teach them morals, right? But it's another thing when these rappers, because they want to live that life, they go to the hood. I know it, real dearly. They want to go to the hood, okay, and pick up some of these little young dudes because they already know that they're misguided. They have a point to prove. And I feel like rappers like that are rappers who feel like, well, if I rap this, I gotta live it. And then they go about trying to make it reality. We can't support people like that. Because, and I wouldn't care if it's Lil Migos or whoever. People like that is destroying our community. Okay? People like that is destroying our community. We cannot support any rapper, any artist that do something like that. Well, the first thing people say is, you hear some of these rappers say, well, y'all didn't say that Denzel Washington do movies and he killed people. But yeah, but when Denzel Washington leave that movie set, he going home to his family and taking care of his wife and his children and his grandkids. If he got some grandkids, you don't see Denzel Washington out there in the hood trying to promote violence, trying to recruit little young dudes to go and do their dirty work for them. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, and so just like people like Denzel Washington and all of them is held to a standard, these rappers got to be held to a certain standard too. We can't stop them from putting certain stuff in their songs. Okay, but at the same time, we have to teach our children, like I said, that stuff is not real. That you can't go and be shooting up somebody because you're mad at them, right? But when they actively jump in their cars and ride into the hood in the cars that we have helped them to attain because we support their music, and stand in the midst of a bunch of already lost young adults and teenagers and try to get them, put guns and stuff in their hands, promote that type of stuff. It's time to not support any artists like that. Okay? Real Deal Lee is crazy. He said, "No, we don't care about no taco. It's Wednesday. What's your number now?" Real Deal Lee like that numbers game. Is Rest in Peace Young Dolph still in here? Is Rest in Peace Young Dolph still in here? Tamara, did you hear about Yellow Buzzy singing Mo3's song at some club? I've thrown in the towel. Now, okay, so do you think that they're trying to start a war? Why do you think they're trying to start up with Pre? Yellow Beezy. So Yellow Beezy was Mo3's op, wasn't he? Was he his op? And he's singing his song? So was he trying to troll him? So he's basically trying to troll Mo3. Because I thought that I had heard when I first started hearing about that Mo3's case that they were saying that, I believe, I've heard some vloggers say that Yellow Beezy and is it Trap Boy Freddy that had an issue with Mo3 and they thought that maybe they was involved in the case or in Rest in Peace Young Dolph says they trying to throw the bait because I'm telling you they wasn't even saying nothing just last week when Kenny just got these chains they started. Be quiet, room. Hold on, y'all. Let me shift my. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Rest in peace, Young Dog says, they're trying to throw the bait because I'm telling you, they wasn't even saying nothing just last week. But when Kenny just got these chains, they started trying to get stuff back started. Wow. Move. Wow. So do y'all think that? Because I've heard people say that they think that that little Boosie, and Lil Boosie, I'm gonna tell y'all something. And one time, Lil Boosie, especially in my era, he was like one of my favorite rappers. Lil Boosie had a distinctive sound. Lil Boosie was hard. You know what I mean? He was just, I loved his music. But I've heard some people say that they, have claimed that Lil Boosie may have been involved in this Mo3 situation. Do y'all think so? Do y'all think that Lil Boosie was involved with setting Mo3 up? Okay, I'm ready to check it. Hold on. Oh, hold on, you guys. Let me show this.
Gotta keep it going. She did not stop.
So this is what they got mad at about the pre-chains.
Gotta keep it going.
So they're mad because they're buying pre-chains and giving them out to the little dudes that's signing on or something.
She did not stop.
All right, so here I am in Chicago. Man, so I'm literally like a block away. Oh, here we go. Well, here we are, man. Right there. Doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? So, it was a little cold today, so, plus I gotta go.
Was that Grove Hero? Was he at Grove Hero's truck? Was Grove Hero in Chicago today? Could me going could me going no better. Wu came to the last city, Chicago, tonight, and yet Miss T, they wanted Kenny Money them to forget about Doc Legacy. Oh, well, that's not gonna happen. Okay, so he was at Grove. So Grove was in Chicago. Shout out to Grove Hero. Yeah, nobody's gonna forget about Young Dolph. Shout out to Young Dolph. Rest in peace to him. May his legacy continue to live on. May his artists continue to soar. And to each one teach one. May they reach back and help the little dudes, that can rap and want to get into the industry, that's really serious about it and dedicated. May they reach back and pull them in and help them and teach them the recipe, and not, have them out there like some of these other folks um doing crash dummy stuff. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so Key Glock and them are in Chicago tonight. So Key Glock, they'll be performing in Chicago tonight. That's right. No gatekeeper, just spreading the game. Anissa said them summer bitches. They getting money the Dolph way. Yeah, long live Dolph. I love to see them young men doing good. Lord knows I do. I love it. Let's see Paper Route Woo. So Paper Route Woo. Okay. This Paper Route Woo right there in front of Dolph's vehicle. So did Paper Route Woo perform in Atlanta? Let me see. I am hot as fish grease from seeing Lil Cheeto. I listened to Glock and Dolph all the way to Biloxi and all the way back home. I love them, damn it. um, I'm stuck on Getaway. I'm stuck on Getaway. Yeah, I like that song. I wanna get away. I like that song. My little brother checked them in the A. Oh, is Boogie with Pre? No, look, you talking about Big Boogie is with CMG. Are you talking about Big Boogie? He's with CMG. She said, "Don't make me have this bed jumping off a preach." Yeah, Boogie is CMG. Yeah, Dolph said all this stuff is just too basic. That lets you know that he was, he had accomplished everything, that God had put him here. You know, well, I'll say he had accomplished a lot. I don't. I'm not one to get on here, especially if somebody's life is interrupted by another human being. I don't like to get on here and say, well, God wanted them to come home. No, it's not up to another human being to decide to take somebody's life just because they are emotionally unstable. So young Dolph was a young man and he still had a whole lot of life left. So, um, you know, it wasn't up for to them to, decide to take him away. So when people say, when people have, died these homicides and stuff, well, it was God said it was time now. I don't know if God said that or not. I don't because that person that pulled the trigger was not God. Okay, so I question that quite a bit. And so that's the reason why I always say people gonna reap what they sow. Because if it was their time, they wouldn't have that to pay for. Because these folks gonna pay for what they do. And these people out here still doing crash dummy stuff. That's right. They didn't create this life and nobody had any right to take it. You're right. Doc was getting ready to retire. He was grooming the young guns to take over, which is another reason they took it so hard. Right. I agree with you, Anissa. Let me know if he is locked up for a murder that's non-related to Pre. Castelia Dundon was Young Dolph his stage name. Yeah, Young Dolph was Young Dolph's stage name, but his real name was Adolf. So I mean, I guess that's still like his name. It's just got an A in the front of it. Adolph Robert Thornton Jr. Hmm. Dolph was a big dog. That man tried to tell. Yeah, Dolph was a big dog. He was. And he was very proud of his accomplishments, which, people should be proud of their accomplishments. And other people should be too, especially if they aspire to be that. It should, when you start seeing other people succeeding, it should be a motivation. When I see other people succeeding, that's my motivation. And it gives me hope that, it can be done. I mean, to me, that's like a lifeline, but these folks are sick. I ain't never in my life, y'all, seen so many, um, pathetic people. It's sad how many people are pathetic. They feel like, you know, if they can sabotage your, your success, it still hadn't hit them that they cannot sabotage what's for you. Okay. But then I think the sad thing about it is, and we see that even within the virtual world, I'm talking about on the internet, with what some of these vloggers are doing. I stay hard on some of these vloggers because some of these vloggers are flat foot participating in murders. Okay. And I think in their twisted mind, that's how you know when people are twisted, when they're sick. I think in their twisted mind, they think somehow that they are going to get away with it, that they won't be implicated in something, and that it's going to help them to elevate. If we could just move this person out the way, it would help me to elevate. And a lot of it is just hate. I want to be that. Maybe they feel like they ain't got what it takes, but they hope that it does. Or, I don't know. But I was talking to somebody today. It was like, it's not your job to try to figure out why people do crazy stuff. Crazy people do crazy stuff. Okay. But by looking at some of them, some of these folks, you would think they're sane, but they're not. I saw that. I didn't know the ex died. I know they said 2 was in critical condition. That's sad. Who died? I'm missing comments. Who died, y'all? Yeah, Anissa, you could see it in their eyes, the evilness. And um when people have this idea, you have to watch people like that, that we gonna do this, we're gonna cover a market, and they have in their mind that it has to be a pyramid scheme, right? And we're gonna get in it, we're gonna be the big dogs, we're gonna bring in everybody up under us, everybody gonna make money. Well, I'm not in no pyramid schemes. I ain't in no sectors. I don't do none of that. Okay. And it ain't no crime, because people can do whatever they want to do. I've never been in a sector. I don't never want to be in a sector, but I don't know if it's because I had covered the Young Doss case. That I don't even know if there's a Young Doss sector. I don't know. I thought everybody was kind of, in doing their thing individually. Even if there is a Young Doss sector, that has nothing to do with me. But I think the crime comes in is that you have some of these men on here that are so twisted. Whereas if I guess it's got to be pimps and hoes. I don't know. If they can't make money off of you, if they can't control you, some people zone in on you and they have like this twisted obsession with you. Those are 3 deadly things. Then we're going to do whatever is necessary to take you out, especially when they want to control the narrative. The thing about these cases, and see, that's why I say it's a lot of Black people that first of all they want to do is be able to get in the head, because it becomes an obsession when they can't control you. Okay. And all they want to do is get into the head of somebody that's really mentally twisted, and they're gonna get their asses blown off coming to my house. Okay. And I'm telling you that now. They're gonna get their asses blown off. Okay. And so, but that's what they try to do. Like, it becomes this twisted obsession, especially, and I try not to give them too much attention, but it's almost unbelievable to me, the type of stuff that they've been finding out, that these vloggers have, the extent that they've gone to, and they think that they're going to be able to control a market. When you violate people, it ain't no turning back from that. And so what a lot of these vloggers did was they got in bed with some of these hackers. These hackers, the majority of them, they're not black. Some of them are. It's a black one in New York, I hear. I think he hopped his ass up here on my page. So somebody texted me and said, that's the hack up there on your panel. Okay. But they do all of this. They get hackers and they work with these record companies. Okay, so number one, what they do is, y'all, I'm telling you, this is what they do. The police know this too, okay? And the FBI. What they do is they get in bed with these record companies, with these labels. It ain't nothing wrong with that. They want to change the narrative. Hey, if you can come up with a good story and it's a lie and you can get people to believe you, it ain't nothing wrong with that. To get the views, to get the money, hey, if you could do that, hey, more power to you, right? If that's that, but that's what people do. There's no crime against getting on the internet lying and making up stories. It ain't about, a case. It ain't no crime, right? But what they do is they get in bed with the record labels. They tell the record labels, pay them to change a narrative. They have hopes of a lot of these dudes you see on here, they kind of affiliated with the record industry, right? And G Money said Van is one of the hackers. I believe you. I believe you. Van is one of the hackers. And Van gonna be in jail. Okay. And they want to be in. First of all, they get to thinking about, we can make money several ways. We can make money by changing the narrative for the record company, which would be the legal way to do it. I mean, ethically, it is moral. I mean, that's messed up. You lying to folks, but it's entertainment, right? So if they could put on a show, that's one thing. Make your money like that. But then they start getting into something else. They start trying to hack. They get to thinking about, we all come together and we can control the narrative, and anybody that goes against our narrative, these folks, we got the hackers. Number one, we'll get their addresses and their information. They got another ring for identity theft. I kid you not. Now it is a criminal organization. Okay. And I'm surprised that a lot of these women, because somebody was telling me they were saying some of these women got a lot to lose, right? And so, and they let these men pull them into this stuff. Once you do it, and you can't do it and say, well, I ain't gonna do it no more. Once you violate a person, you can't unviolate them. No, I didn't see your comment. Let me see. Anissa said, Miss T, don't make me put on my camouflage ninja suit and be sitting up in one of your trips. I'm telling I'm telling you, y'all, these folks doing some crazy stuff. And I'm telling you, I'm telling you. But see, like I said, all they want to do is get somebody crazy enough that's going to walk up on somebody's property. And I'm telling you, it ain't going to be sweet. I promise to God, it ain't going to be sweet. I promise you it ain't. And so, as long as some of these vloggers can send somebody else out to do it, they ain't got no problems with it, because they think they can hide behind it, but they can't. Okay. And they do that to get information, but they work with a lot of these foreigners and stuff. These foreigners is not going to have loyalty to these black dudes. I'm telling you, these black dudes could get on here and make a lot of money. I don't know why they don't do it. If they want to have their sectors and things of that nature, they had already had that. Get your sectors. Y'all come up with beefs and shit like that. Make money. I don't get mad at people for making money like that. But when you start violating folks, that's just point of no return. But the twisted thing about it is that I was told that when people start to find out about it and they can't run you off, then they start plotting murder. And I'm serious. And it ain't no person that emailed me and told me that. A law enforcement person told me that. So I'm telling y'all, do not play with me. Don't get no mentally ill person to walk up to my doorstep. I'm telling you, it's just gonna be ugly. And the vlogger that's doing it ain't gonna get off. Okay. Miss Anissa said that, yeah, they it's somebody that's worried about my subscriberships. You know, they unsubscribe my people. My heart tells me that that's not a man. Okay. But whoever it is, we'll know soon. I think that's a woman as far as messing with my subscribers. Because that's, excuse, Lord, hold my, okay. Anyways. Because I was getting ready to say a lot of these men got them tendencies. You know what I was getting ready to say. So it could very well be. But I can't understand why people cannot work on themselves and work on what they have going on and leave other folks alone. They can't do that. They want to take your social security number and run your social security number. Y'all, I ain't never in my life. I promise y'all, I was looking at y'all, if y'all only knew, when all of this is over, I'm gonna get to talk about it. Van, if you on here in the bushes, you still like I said, people got themselves caught up in and the thing about it is I was on here just to vlog. I didn't get on here to be violated and things of that nature. I wouldn't even care about what anybody else had going on. But it's obvious that these people became obsessed with me. And at this point, I fear for my life because I do believe that a particular vlogger came to my house and sat over across the street. I believe that. Yeah, they breaking into people's phones. They broke into my phone and got my mama's phone number. I was so mad when a person gave me the drop on they was, planning to put some folks up to file a fake police report on my mama. I was mad as hell. I got on here. I was mad as hell. The investigator on my case was pissed off. He said, "Why did you get on there and say that?" Because what you never said your mama's name. They go back and look at my vlogs. That's how they know I'm not on here messing with nobody, because they have to go back. When you file these reports on these people, they go back and look at your stuff and they go look at the people that you filing it on. He said, "Why did you do that? You never said your mother's name on there." We wanted them to file a fake report. And so that's why I have to control my anger. Wow. New to you said those Dallas ninjas killing females every day. Wow. Oh my God. Do they think they're going to get away just because whoever it is that's involved in all of this criminalistic stuff? See, most criminals, when they know that they're already involved in things that are illegal, they don't go poking at folks. They don't keep poking at people. They go way up under the radar. They don't want to be noticed or nothing other than they try to keep it clean. They don't have people terrorizing folks, but they work with these record companies. And so what I was getting ready to say is I was told they work with these record companies. They have hopes and stuff of getting like record deals or getting in the industry, or they might be, they might have artists and things of that nature. So, like I said, it's nothing illegal about changing the narrative. Okay. Or trying to change the net, because I mean, as far as these cases, like I've never, when people get on here and I hear them lying about the Young Dogs case, and I don't know everything about the Young Dogs case, okay, and it's not even good to, but what I do know, when I hear them lying and stuff, I go, wow, it don't piss me off, because I know that whatever is said on the internet, whatever I say, whatever anybody say, it does not change the nature of what the investigators and stuff already have. And Star says all the setup chicks that's on dudes' cases that's going to trial, when the setup chicks was the happenings. Mm, mm. Wow. Um, I forgot what I was getting ready to say, y'all. I was getting ready to say something. I get to reading the comments and I'll lose my train of thought of what I was getting ready to say. Yeah, Karma, you sure have to read what you sow. You got to read what you sow, and you cannot just violate people. You got to pay for that anyways. I don't care what type of narcotic you own. You're going to have to read what you sow, even under the influence of whatever it is that you strung out on. You know that it is wrong to violate people. And me, myself, I just, that is one of my pet peeves. Like, I'm a really nice person. Okay. I'm a very good hearted person, but it's just that violation stuff triggers me. You hack into my computer, you send somebody to my house. Okay. Um, and they've done some more stuff. Okay. That I can't speak of right now, but they've done that. Um, and for what though? For what? Because let me just say this. I really do not believe, y'all. That's why I know it's an obsession. These record labels, you're talking about some of these vloggers that's on here for CMG. I don't believe that CMG got these vloggers doing a lot of what they're doing. Everything, change the narrative. Yeah, but it ain't nothing trying to get on here, get them some positive press and stuff like that. It ain't nothing illegal about that. But the lengths that some of these vloggers going to, that is something different. They trying to get position. That's what they doing. And they've gotten themselves in a whole world of trouble, because whatever it is that they trying to get, they ain't gonna be able to be out to get it anyways. These folks that can hack, these are networking engineers and folks like that. They're going to roll over because they're not going to want to go spend a whole lot of time in jail. Too Pretty Miss Kitty says, off topic, I allegedly heard that since Gossip Girl is a man, that's why all this trans stuff been happening. Just my opinion. Oh wow. You know what? I used to look at Gossip Girl like maybe some years back. I knew that Gossip Girl was a man. From the very, I remember when Gossip Girl first started his page. I knew he was a man. He might have said that he was trans or something. They say he ain't saying it now, but when he first started his page, he did. He was, because he would always have that fan. It would say the fan. He would always open that fan up. The thing about it is, like, vloggers that choose sides, they can choose sides. Like, people can choose sides, but when you start violating other people, that's something different. Y'all tickles me. Hell yeah, I did laugh out loud. Yep, he had that fan. And I was like, what the F is this? Shaking my head, unbelievable, shaking my head. It's hard for me not to think mental health issues. Yeah. He would, I don't know if he still does it. I haven't looked at his show, because I used to like to look at his show to, look at the celebrity gossip. That's, in the beginning. And that was some years back. I was not even vlogging. But then I started seeing him trying to promote a agenda. Okay. And when I say promote an agenda, what they started trying to do is, it's one thing, like I said, if he's a trans man or whatever, the trans woman or whatever, it's one thing when you're in that life and you're promoting all things trans. But what they started trying to do was, they started trying to demean real women, okay, and promote that trans men or trans women, if I'm saying that right, was the new woman. Now this is the new woman, putting down real women and saying this, we're the new woman. And no, you're not that. I stopped looking at it. Okay. And let me just say this, because I don't have no issues with what nobody do, as long as they're not hurting nobody else. But a trans woman is still a man. Okay. You can't be more of a woman than me, because I was born with a vajayjay. Okay. I was born a woman. But what they started trying to do, what he started trying to do was put down women and say, well, us trans women do it better. We know how to be a woman better than the women do. We doing it better than the women do it. When the trans man is trying to be like a real woman, that's what they forgot. He popped up in my timeline. How that happened? I don't watch it. Oh Lord. And I'm not, speaking hate or nothing. But of course, by listening to me talk, I'm not speaking hate. And let me just say this: what I don't like is I don't like for people when I say that I don't agree with something or this is my opinion. They'll say, "Well, you spewing out hate when you're not saying what they want you to say." That's a way of trying to control me. I don't like that either. Miss Diane saying it's like we following them. A Ninja Geneva, we're the queens of the universe. Right, to Pretty Miss Kitty. I knew Kevin Gate. I've heard people say now. Uh, so are people trying to say? Did people say that Kevin Gates was on the down low? I don't know. Is that what they're saying? That's never Tammy Bonnie's. I'm telling. I have to catch myself sometimes because I'll get to talking. Y'all know I'm country, a real lazy tongue sometimes, and I get to talking like I talk around my family, and I go, wait a minute, did I say that right? He been done came out the closet. Kevin Gates came out the closet? Are y'all serious or y'all playing? Kevin Gates, the rapper, came out of the closet? Kevin Gates, the rapper, Kevin Gates. He said he was fondled when he was young. And oh my God, I didn't know that. When everyone find out the real plan, it's going to be Heart Attack City. And he, one of his baby mothers, is his cousin. Oh my God. Manusa, you said, Tam, you're studious with Memphis twist. He kissed them and oh God. So Kevin Gates kissed the trans women men in the mouth. A trans called him out and said they had an experience. Oh my God. I didn't know that. He said, Miss T, calm down. I'm serious. Like, I didn't know, like, but you know what? I don't know what's going on. This one trans said he ate her out. I don't mean no harm. But how can you eat a trans out? Because the trans still got his wingamy thing on him. He got his wingamy thing on him. So how can he eat out a trans? He would have to suck him, right? I'm not trying to be vulgar, but I'm for real now. Y'all help me out. How can a man eat a trans and he still got his wangamy thing, his wangama thing? That means he would have to be sucking him, right? These folks, now these folks is mentally ill. You know these folks is mentally ill when these men messing with these trans men, women, if I'm saying it right, and they said, I ate her out. No, you did not eat her out. That's a man. You had to suck him. And I'm not trying to be nasty, but I'm telling the truth. Like in their minds, they really feel like, I guess they messing with a woman. That man ain't got no vajayjay. And that's what the trans was saying. Just like he ate him out and he knew he got the wangama thing. Oh my God. Oh Lord Jesus. Oh, so they got the okay, so so are they able to tell, like, because I know now some of these ones are getting the whole thing done, which means um they get in the fake vajayjay. So y'all know I used to look at Howard Stern a long time ago, and he had this guy on there that had gotten the sex change, and he said he hate that he had got the sex change. He said they chopped off his wangama thing and made it into a vajayjay. And he said he hated he did it because he did not have a feeling. He with the vajayjay, he didn't have a feeling. He just had the vajayjay with no feeling. It's not like a woman's, you know. So I mean, I hope I'm not saying too much, but that's what he said. Right? How you eat a fake vajayjay? But you know what? When she's if he's saying that Kevin Gates ate him out, he might be talking about booty. So these folks is eating booty like 40 going north out here. They don't cut it off, they tuck it up. Oh my God. So Chris Jenner. So what's his name? Not Chris Jenner, Bruce Jenner. If Bruce Jenner gonna be with a woman, why didn't he just stay a man? I don't mean no harm, to each his own. But any man, y'all know what, I was talking to a friend of mine, I kid you not, and she was talking about she would have been dating this guy. I promise to God, and normally I don't have a whole lot to say when my friend, I've learned and stuff not to say a whole lot. But she said she was dating this guy, and she said they was having sex, okay? She said he asked her to eat his booty. And she said she told him, "No, I don't eat no booty. I can't do that." She said, and he just kept going. She said she never saw that coming. He kept asking her, will you just put your finger in my booty? She said she told him no. He said, well, if you will you just take it, will you just blow, open it up and blow in it? I told her, I said, I don't mean no harm, but what you should have did was you should have told him, okay. And you should have went in the bathroom, got the biggest brush that you can get and took it and rammed it. Because it's a sad thing when these men is that sick. And she said that and she said I'm saying, because see, that's sick. She said, and as he was talking about how he wanted her how he wanted her to, she said he had this odor that oozed out of his booty just with him sitting there asking her to do it. She said she had never, it was this foul odor. She said he was just getting excited, begging her to do it. And she said she was like, no. She said she had never smelled that odor. It was oozing out of his booty. because he had got so aroused just talking about asking her to do it. I'm telling you, when folks do stuff like that to me, that's the reason why I'm off to myself. And I don't deal with a whole lot of people because it's certain things that trigger me. I live by certain rules and I live a certain way. I'm not into trying things that I've never tried before. I already know that I don't want to do it. And when I first started talking to a guy, I always try to figure out what it is that he's into, especially if I think we might, go a little further. Okay, well, I like him. We might go a little further, on down the road, because I don't give up the goodies quick, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now, okay? Because I don't give up the cookies quick. I have to see where a person's head is at. So that's the reason why I get all of that into the atmosphere. What you like? Okay, you like doing this, you like doing that, and it turns me on because see, when you start talking about, and to each his own, because everybody do different stuff, but I just kind of feel like when a man starts talking about messing with that anal gland, if he's into that's a turn off to me because that's a man that's probably have had experiences with another man. And I don't have no issues with what people do. I just don't want a man that has been with another man. Okay. I don't want no man putting his finger in nothing back there. That's off limits. 90 days or longer. Devastating to you, 90 days or longer. G Money says, my dad told me not to eat nothing that gets up. She say she left him alone. I hope she did too. Because I'm telling y'all, stuff like that would have made me so mad. I promise you, I'm telling you what I would have did. I would have said, okay, you get in your position, get on your hands and knees. And I would have went in the restroom and got a brush and took the end of that brush and came back and rammed his ass and left him there bleeding with the brush hanging and walked out. But he probably would have liked it the way she said he was begging. He must have been a dream. I wonder how many men face looking now you up here talking about men. But listen, I was like, a baseball bat would be better. Listen, I was looking at this vlog the other day. I believe she said the girl's name is India. She dates Dirk, Little Dirk or something, the rapper Dirk. And they was talking about that. And she was like, so does anybody not do that? I mean, everybody eats booty. I guess I'm behind. I didn't know everybody eat booty. Michelle Johnson says, the sad part, they feeling each other face hair by kissing. Their G spot is in their butt. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. They said that's the reason why they said anal cancer used to be very rare. And now anal cancer is very prevalent because these folks stick them in the booty. Okay. Now I was at this fun party. My cousin got this sex line. Okay, I would tell y'all to go shop with her, But these folks so obsessed, they'll be, oh, that's her, oh, I wish I could promote it. But she got this, like this, she's got this sex line, and she have like fun parties, where she could sell her stuff. And when I can make it, I always go and support her. I be getting me some stuff. I be them edible panties and stuff. Are they in the closet for when I get me somebody? And I'm talking about for me, not for, they don't sell no man edible panties, and I wouldn't buy them anyways. And this lady, we be sitting there talking, and I kid you not, I didn't either. I thought they were talking about the cat, but they really mean yeah. Oh my God. Oh, G Money, that's the sickest thing I ever heard. I never knew, like, that's why so many people like hepatitis, because with urine and stuff, people catch hepatitis. That's why the hepatitis numbers have gone up. These folks letting people pee all on them. That's sick. Y'all remember how when we saw this, R. Kelly was sick anyways, but I had no idea like this is something normal that these people do. Then somebody piss on them. That is disgusting. What is wrong with these people? Oh, Jesus Christ. All kinds of stuff too, pretty Miss Kitty. All types of stuff. Genital warts, all of that. Throat cancer up because these people be having genital warts. And genital warts cause cancer. And they be letting these folks they be putting anything in their mouth and it gets in their throat. Okay. Lord Jesus, P. Diddy. I'm trying to figure out why Young Miami is with P. Diddy and she know he go with men. Did you hear Young Miami say she loved? Yes, I heard her say that. So I guess she's letting P. Diddy, he's giving that's his network that she's on. That Revolt, he owns that. And so I guess she letting him piss all over her because he buy her cars and he produced her show and she probably let him be with another man because they say he likes men. And remember, P. Diddy's security, Gene Deal, said when he was his bodyguard, they had to that he would be his bodyguard. They went into the sex stores and he would be buying dildos for his baby mama that died, Kim, for her to put him in his booty. $500 a month. All she making is $500 a month. Child, these folks keep calling me and the meeting is not until tomorrow. Yeah, he like men. I just, like I said, to each his own, but I just know I cannot be with a man that 500,000. Oh my God. $500,000 a month. So he pay her $500,000 a month so he could pee on her. Whew, Lord Jesus. Y'all, what is this world done come to? They will hurt the hell out of you if they come messing around your home and car because someone try to break in the car. Said he been with Clive Davis. No wonder he's so rich. Yeah, that's what they said. He been with Clive Davis. So now she pregnant by Diddy. He just had a baby. So now she trying to secure her future forever. She going to get pregnant. He talking about they fell out. Yuck. He dead now. This was when we was teenagers. I never heard of them until then. Wow. Oh. Hey, Mick 60 Joe. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you. Demo public, and my head was starting to hurt. I was like, let me jump on. Because today we went to look at, we went and got a casket today. And when I got home, I couldn't do nothing. I did a video early this morning before I left. When I got home, I was like, I'm not gonna just sit here because I ain't had a TV on. I ain't had nothing on. I was just sitting here with no TV on, no music, no nothing. I was like, and then my head started hurting. I was just in one spot and didn't move for hours. I was like, let me jump on. Drop might as well get ready then. He going to be when edible boxes for my dad. Michelle Johnson says Jada and Fabulous was looking at him crazy. Thank you. Thank you, Joy Loves God. Jamie Foxx and Clive Davis, I heard it's in his book back when all the casting couch stuff was out. He said Jamie been on his. I believe that because Jamie just blew up and they started putting him in movies. And y'all know Jamie Foxx used to have a big nose and he got his nose cut in half. And they said Tyrese did too. Remember that guy got on there and said Tyrese got on the casting couch? Tyrese was just like he's a good singer, but Tyrese never had songs that I really like. It wasn't like he was like this. He did good, but then Tyrese started getting into movies and they was making him like this movie star. And remember the guy went on what's the guy name? Oh, I can't think of it, but he went on the Breakfast Club and said that Tyrese, did the casting couch. Yeah, I saw that Albie Shore said that Puffy drove him crazy. He said that Puffy drove him crazy. Everybody know about the casting couch. It's red. Why I know that. Tyrese can. My Michael Jordan is a movie. Thank you, it's time. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Rest in peace, young dog. Yeah, my dad did it his way. Like my dad had everything written out the way he wanted it. The funeral, he had everything like he had his will written out like years back. And he had it written out like because he it's weird like, but that's what real men do. And so we don't have no burdens or anything of the funeral. He want us to wear blue, so we're gonna wear blue. I gotta, I was sitting here. I don't know why I was just in a trance. Like I said, I don't know why I haven't. I guess I could have been out today trying to find me. And I got the thing about it is I got some blue dresses. I know I do in there, but I feel like I need to just go buy me a special blue dress for my dad's funeral. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and get I don't think the dresses that I got in there is good enough. So he want us to wear blue. And my dad used to look so handsome when he wore blue suits. And he's gonna be wearing a blue suit too. But we're all gonna be wearing blue too. He crazy. He dated his cousin. He's married. Oh wow. The lady called them that Kim Porter first baby daddy. Rest in peace, young doctor. Miss T, if you need anything, you know one call. That's all. You put in a lot of work for Dolph in the YouTube streets. You know this love for. Thank you, rest in peace, young Dolph. I appreciate that. I sure will. Will and Jada. I think that the only thing that really makes me, the only thing I guess that makes me sad, other than my dad not being here anymore, is that my dad just retired. Like he spent all of his life fighting for the citizens and helping the citizens of Memphis, right? And so when he retires, God blessed him abundantly with an abundance, okay? And as soon as he retired, it breaks my heart that he did not get to enjoy all of the fruits of his labor. Although my dad said, I've done everything that I always wanted to do. I've gone further than I thought I would ever go. And I'm doing it my way. I've done everything my way. I wrote my own book and I did it on my own terms. And I'm going to go and get and I'm gonna put it on my desk. I'm gonna have this little thing made. My dad saying was, I am unbought, which means nobody could buy him out, and unbossed. Okay. So he didn't let people buy him out. He didn't take money up under the table. He didn't sell people out. And he was always proud to say, I'm unbought and unbossed. Okay. So other than, the people that voted him in, in office, the citizens was his boss, really. But I'm gonna get a plaque saying that unbought and unbossed. Yep. Oh, absolutely, because people sell out in a heartbeat. Today on a radio station in Memphis, WDIA, they spoke about my dad on that show today, and people started calling me. Was like they're on WDIA, they speaking about your dad and everything he did in the Memphis community. I was like, wow, that's awesome. Exactly. I wish I could him. Yeah, he was awesome. Just when we were, getting ready to open the museum, my dad had said to me, he was like, he like last year, like I'm finding out a lot of stuff now as far as his sicknesses and stuff. He didn't tell us everything. He was real secretive about a lot of that. I knew he was a diabetic, but he was secretive about a lot of other stuff because he just kept going, right. But last year he started saying to me, Gal, because he used to say, come here, Gal. He would call us gals. Gal, you need to soften up and get you a husband. And I was like, Dad, ain't no man gonna want me the way me and you do business all the time. Because I used to date this guy that was jealous of me and my dad's relationship. Me and my dad would talk at least 3 times a day. Because he would say, I got this idea. I need you to look into it. And here's my credit card number. Once you figure it out, go ahead and do what needs to be done so we can get that going. So we always did business together and stuff. And I was like, Dad, ain't no, you know, me and you do we do so much business and stuff together. Like we always, you know, even though I got other sisters and they started to come in the end too, because they was like, y'all, me and my dad's personalities was just alike, you know. And so he was like, last year he started saying, Gail, you need to soften up and start looking at trying to get you a husband. I said, I'll get a husband, Dad, when, you know, right now we building these businesses and stuff together. We're getting in, we're doing things, you know, together. Once, you know, we slow down on this, you know, I'll look at softening up and getting me a husband. I said, you never said that before. But last year he kept saying that, you know, but he was, you know, he was sick. He, you know, he didn't tell us, but he kept saying that, Gal, you need to go ahead and get softened up and get you a husband. So your husband can start helping you. Make sure he can help you. He brings something to the table though. And I was like, what I need a husband to help me with this for? It's me and you, Dad. We do business together. I'm not bringing no man into our business. Thank you, Real Deal Lee. Thank y'all for the super. Thanks, Joy Loves God, for the $20 super sticker. Thanks for being an amazing woman. Much love. Thank you, Joy Loves God. And somebody else gave me a super sticker. Let me go back up. Thank you to Pretty Miss Kitty for the $20 super sticker. I appreciate that so much. Yeah. As strong as he was, like he's always fought. So as strong as he was, it's hard for me to believe that he stopped fighting. And that's what one of his sisters was saying. Like, I can't believe that he been fighting for almost 40 years and he decided to stop. You know, it just don't seem real. What keeps me going is knowing, like, you know, like he left a letter for all of us. And I'm trying to figure, I think I'm going to open mine up on Father's Day. That gives me something to look forward to. You know, I'm not going to open it yet. I'm going to wait until Father's Day. So that makes me happy to know that I got something from my dad that has not been open yet. And it gives me something to look forward to. So that makes me happy knowing that he won't be here this Father's Day, but he wrote us a personal letter. And I cannot wait to, you know, that makes me happy knowing that I got that thing, you know, to look forward to. But he had everything written out how he wanted it, from his funeral to everything, how he wanted all of his, like, everything. Like, we don't have to worry, you know, he did. Yes, it will. One of the last times before he got, you know, he started going in and out of the hospital, I, you know, went over to the museum and I was like, oh my God, it looked so beautiful. And we got a store inside of the museum, you know, that's going to be a store that we're going to sell souvenirs and things of that nature. And he had bought a lot of stuff. And I have this thing about, I love pots and pans and stuff like that, y'all. And so he had bought a lot of those. And I was looking at him. He said, Gal, what you looking at that for? He said, you want some of them crock pots and stuff? They was like Rachel Ray crock pots and stuff. I was like, yeah. He was like, go on, get it. Take what you want. And so I had gotten one. He was like, why you just get one? Get more. Because he had, like, this store was going out of business. And he went into the store. He was like, this store was going out of business in some little city outside of Memphis. And he said, I told a man, I want to buy all of these pots and stuff. And they're Rachel Ray pots and pans and stuff. And he was like, I told him to give me one price and I'll buy everything. And that's what he did. And so it's loaded. Like, and it's funny because I have not used the crock pots or anything. And I was telling my mother, I was like, I don't think I'll ever open those, like those boxes and stuff, like those crock pots, those pans and stuff that I got. I don't think I'll ever open it. I think that I will always keep them in a box, you know. Like that was one of the last things that he gave me. It just has sentimental value that he told me to pick up. I don't think I'll ever open those pots and stuff. I told my granddaddy that they don't make them like him no more. I miss my granddaddy. I know my dad is one. He's one of the last of a dying breed. I promise you, a true man. Hard worker. You know, he was. You know, he had all girls, and I guess because he had all girls, because my other sisters are so soft. And I am too. People don't know, like I'm very loyal and I'm very um tender-hearted, but I'm very unforgiving. You don't have a one time. And that's just, you know, my sisters be saying all the time, because you know they're married to ministers. They was like, girl, God ain't gonna give you no husband until you learn how to forgive. You got to forgive quick. Marriage is about consistently forgiving. I said, well, I guess I ain't gonna get married because you don't have a one time with me. You're not gonna do what you want to do to me and then say you sorry. It don't work like that in my book. You can't hurt me and handle me any kind of way and then say I'm sorry. You sorry, but you stay away from me. You show sorry. Thank you, Huey Newton. Yeah. I had been saying that I want to take a vacation. I think I am. I think I'm gonna take a vacation. I was gonna take one anyways. I think I'm gonna just take one sooner. And I think it would be no better time. I don't know. I may wait until around Father's Day, or I don't know. I think I want to take my kids and take my mother and my sister too. A Star says a man like me is all you need. I don't know. I'm gonna keep praying about it, because I'm not. Even though I'm a good-hearted person, everybody have their flaws and stuff. My feelings be easy to hurt too, and once my feelings hurt, I get mad. I'm gonna. I gotta see, and I only do this in relationships though, and I think all women do this maybe. If a man, if I nitpicks when I get mad. If I'm not happy, I like to nitpick, and I'll do little nitpicky stuff until I'm happy. And that's just only in a relationship. I gotta stop doing stuff like that. But most women do it. If I ain't happy, he ain't gonna be the cause of me being mad and think he gonna be happy in that house. I don't get into relationships to hurt feelings. Okay. Type of forgive. Child, yeah, but we done talked about we were supposed to be talking about crime in Tennessee is crazy, y'all. We done talked. I guess I'll make this topic the open subject or something like that. because we talked about everything. We talked about Gossip Girl. We talked about Young Dolph. We talked about you're right, Tracy. I have to learn to control emotions. Right. You have to learn to control your emotions. Absolutely. So did y'all say young Miami? Y'all believe? Do y'all really believe P Diddy giving her $500,000 a month? I don't believe it. I don't believe he giving her $500,000 a month, and $500,000. It ain't enough money in the world to let somebody piss on you. And what they got young Miami doing is she is promoting this type of nasty stuff to these young girls, trying to make them think that this stuff is normal. It ain't nothing wrong about somebody pissing on you. That is absolutely disgusting. Diddy ain't gonna deal with a woman unless she is doing everything that he want her to do. We know that Diddy like men, so I'm sure young Miami, she probably eating groceries, what they call it. I remember the first time I heard my kids, that song came out. It must have came out about 10 years ago because my girls were still teenagers. I had a fit. They was walking around the house eating my booty like grocery. I said, "What? What are y'all talking about?" I said, y'all can't listen to that song no more." It's like, "Mama, it's just a song." I said, y'all can't listen to that. That's just too nasty." G Money said she a young buck. She claimed they broke up. No, I think he gonna always be with her because she probably be okay with him bringing another man in their bedroom and stuff like that. He make her sign an NDA, and then he tell he bring a gay man into the bed, and all them be together. You know she doing it. He not gonna be with her unless she is doing it. She probably getting about $5,000 and free exposure on shows, etc. Yeah, which P Diddy probably making 500,000 off of her. Absolutely. That's what I was going to say. She probably getting about $5,000 a month and exposure. And she then did a pee on her. He renting her cars and stuff. He probably leasing her cars. Because I saw he had gotten her some kind of truck. She told him that 100,000 was enough on her show. Carisha, please. So he paying her 100,000 a year? I guess in her world, $100,000 a year ain't no money. Yeah, he got a Bentley truck and it's probably leased. Right. I'm too selfish too. I'm not sharing no man. I'm not sharing no man at all. Not knowingly. I can't, I'm not gonna do it. But a lot of these women, they don't care. I see a lot of women now target married men. He deals selling them females to other celebrities, male and female, industry pimping. Gene Deal sure said that. Gene Deal said that. Joe Loves God. A lot of that deals with money laundering too. She is promoting all his brands, and she makes him money. So 500,000 is not a lot, because actually she helping him more than he helping her. Really, because the younger group of people ain't don't give a damn about no Diddy. His that he that ship been sailed for him years ago. She don't realize for the things she doing, it isn't worth it. They was promised righteous deals, but gotta prove their loyalty. So here comes the fun and games. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Mm, mm, mm. Yep, and he got her thinking he helping her. That's so true. He got her thinking he helping her. Y'all, he is a vulture. He is satanic. He is sadistic. He is a vulture. The Republican says, I want Jaguar right to recover and continue exposing the industry without nobody. Right. I think Jaguar Jaguar Wright was on a roll, and I think she was on a good roll. Okay. But then Jaguar went and relapsed. She went and started back hitting that straight shooter. Okay. She went back and started hitting that straight shooter. It was all downhill from there. See, that's why you have to be careful who you let into your circle, because I think they targeted her because they put some people on her. She don't know what he actually making. She probably done found out by now, but you signed in right. She keeps his connections to the younger generation. Absolutely. That's exactly what's going on. He's a culture vulture. Absolutely. So she got to be peed on and all that just to be able to drive around in a Bentley truck. And it's leased more than likely. Or if he went and got it, it ain't in her name, it's in his name. I bet it's still in his name. So if he get mad at it, he gonna tell somebody to pull up and get it. Yeah, I think they sent somebody out the Jag too. Jaguar Wright got this ugly girl saying she is R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter. Oh Lord. Hmm. I don't know what's wrong with Jaguar. She doing all that, but I think they put somebody in the industry on Jaguar, and she got back. She got back on drugs. And so what happens is when they do stuff like that, that makes a person lose all of their credibility, especially when they start acting out and stuff like that. Um, who tried to kill Tupac and Biggie? Because I believe Puffy did that. I believe Puffy did had something to do with both of them. Yeah, I think Puffy had something to do with Biggie's and Tupac's murder. That dude from that Nation Cult shit. Yeah, somebody just told me. I thought it was a man, and they told me it was a woman. Solar, as in solar power, high energy. Ice meth cocaine is owed to Jaguar. She done graduated advanced in the high life. Wow. No, what did you hear what the judge? I'm looking for that comment. Did you hear what the judge said to Eric? No, what did the judge say to Eric Holder? If y'all listen to Gene Deal tells what happened. That Puffy had something to do with both of them. Yeah, crime in Tennessee is out of control. I don't know what to think. And I think it's so out of control because these people on drugs. Yep, Gene Deal said that. Um, he said the gangs have the green light on Eric Holder. Wow. Jesus Christ. Whew. Y'all, what is this world coming to? Mm. It was the lawyer. He stated all gangs have green light. Eric Holder. Mm. Facts, they told Puffy not to let Biggie go to that party, and he took him. But Gene Deal said Puffy said, I don't care if Biggie gotta die, Tupac gotta die, and Suge Knight gotta go to jail. He said it's like Puffy knew that was going to happen before it happened, as if somebody had already put that in his ear. Yeah, I saw they was looking at giving Ezekiel the death penalty. Big Gene said Puffy said he didn't care if Pac and Biggie had to die, and Simon went to jail. Simon being Big Suge. Missy, I ask God to assure your strength and still your heart. Thank you, Miss Anissa. Thank you so much. Eric Holder is pretty much doomed. Justice for Nipsey. God bless the righteous people. That's right. God bless the righteous people of Tennessee. Because Tennessee is in a state of emergency, but it's happening somewhere everywhere, y'all. It's sad. It really is. It's so sad that it's ridiculous. Mm, mm, mm. Hold on, you guys. Hmm. Miss Diane says Straight Drop is going to get the same thing Eric Holder is going to get. Pumpkin heads every day. Leo says, yeah, now that Eric Holder is sentenced, He going into general population, and them gangs are waiting on him. It's definitely happening everywhere. My friend from home lives down there by where that school shooting happened there. Too Pretty Miss Kitty says, when I talk to Miss T, I want to talk about everything. Yeah, these folks gonna hate a lot of the stuff that they did. It's just not cool to be thinking that you can, commit crimes against people and violate people. You just can't do that. There are penalties to pay. And I think, especially even though crime is so widespread and out of control, I think it gives people are now screaming on every rooftop for these politicians to do something. And so, no. Yeah, this panel talks about everything. We do. We talk about everything. We be talking about everything. I'm working on. I wanted to talk about. I think for morning coffee in the morning. Y'all know we be doing morning coffee. I be up, you know, early. What time do y'all normally get up in the morning? Okay, Anissa, I absolutely, I sure will. Cause I want to start doing morning coffee in the mornings. The panel talk about things. Come on, other bloggers are afraid to talk about. 7 a.m. Miss Kitty said 3 or 4. You be up at 3 or 4 a.m., Miss Kitty. Yeah, I sure hope, I sure hope don't no more celebrities lose their lives. I don't. It's been a minute since a celebrity law and I hope I don't want to speak that into the atmosphere, but it's even though it's been crime everywhere, I think more celebrities are starting to are they becoming more cognizant, because it haven't been any killings of any rappers lately, has it? That's right, Miss Diane. That's why it's called Real Talk with Tamara. um Dude over here capping like Key Glock and bankroll case and being watched by feds. That's cap bankroll. Freddie just had to let his probation officer know that he was around Just had to let his probation officer know that he was around Key Glock at the game. Wow. Mm. Whenever you do it, I'll watch the replay. My husband had a stroke and I get real busy. Okay. Natural born queen. My mother is doing good. My mother is doing good. But I'm happy that more rappers are putting professional security around them because that's what they need. They're gonna have to have professional security. Yeah, I'm sorry about your husband, a natural born queen. I think a lot of us, everybody, because even me, I've changed like my eating habits. But I think it's something they putting in the food now because remember our grandmothers and stuff used to go kill pigs and stuff, and they had hogs and all that, and they didn't have all these ailments. So that's why I say I think it's something they putting in the food. And prayers to your grandmother, Neo. Real deal. So we talk about everything but them numbers. We'll do numbers on Friday. On a real deal, Lee. We'll do numbers on Friday. Yeah, they ate the whole pig from the rooter to the tutor. Real deal came in talk about them. Talking about them numbers. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to get off. I've gotten sleepy. And so oh, my head been hurting me. So I'm gonna see if I can find an Advil. My head don't hurt me, but it's hurting me today. So I'm gonna get off of here, you guys. Yeah, chitterlings and hog mogs. I think my mama put hog mogs in her greens. I think she put hog mogs in her greens. I think my mama put hog mogs in her greens. I believe it's hog mogs that she put in her green. Whatever it be good. She put fat meat or something. It be good. Y'all know I didn't try to go healthy. But I put smoked turkey in my smoked turkey ends in my greens. Yep, I've started putting smoked turkey ends in my greens, and it be so freaking good. As a matter of fact, I think I want me some greens. I'm gonna go buy me some greens tomorrow. I like to pick them. We used to go to the field with my grandma and pick greens, and those greens used to taste so good. I'm gonna go tomorrow and get me some to the grocery store and get me some greens and pick them, and put me some smoked turkey ends in them. and eat some greens. I got to taste for some greens. Am I the only person that put hot sauce on my greens? Do y'all put hot sauce on y'all's greens? Because I put hot sauce on my greens. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I put turkey wings. I put turkey wings in my green beans and put it in my slow cooker. It'd be so freaking good. And I put chicken broth. I take the water from off of the can out of the green beans and wash them really good. Put it in a slow cooker. Put chicken broth and put smoked turkey wings in it and let it cook slowly. Oh, Jesus. Y'all know I season it real good. Oh my God. It tastes so freaking good. I feel like being a country girl tomorrow. For real, for real. I want me some greens. And what else do I want? I'm going to put smoked turkey ends in my greens. Oh, I love neck bones and cabbage. I'm going to tell y'all what I have started making a lot of, the southern fried cabbage. It is so good. Y'all know I cut up my bell peppers and my different colored peppers and my onions and my garlic. And of course, I got the turkey Kabbalah sausages and I chop them up real good. And I put my smoked chicken bacon in there and I let them cook together. And then I put my cabbage in there, put my olive oil on it, and take some fresh garlic cloves and, put the salt and pepper. I like that slap your mama seasoning too. Put a little bit on there. Oh God, it'd be so freaking good. I'm telling you, my southern fried cabbage is off of the freaking chain. As it starts to get warmer, I'll probably start doing videos out on my patio. I think that'll be nice. Start doing cooking videos out on my patio. And I think it would be therapeutic too, because I got a lake behind my house. So I think that'll be nice. Have my grill out there cooking, grilling some stuff. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something, grilled vegetables is so good, y'all. Vegetables are so good when they are grilled. I love to grill vegetables. I definitely will, Leo, because I've never had headaches like this, but my head has been hurting me all day today, and I don't know why. I've had a nagging headache all day long. So I'm gonna check my blood pressure when I get off of here. I do have a blood pressure machine, so I'm gonna check my pressure. That's a good idea when I get off. Because like I said, I haven't did anything. Once I got back home today, I sat in one spot and I have not moved. I ain't turned on the TV. I ain't do nothing. I just kind of sat on the couch in one spot. And that's why I don't know. I don't know why my head is hurting me so bad. A star type. I'm telling y'all, I do a Venezuelan chicken salad. It's keto friendly. It is so freaking good. Oh my God. But I add a little extra in mine because I love black olives. I don't like green olives. I like black olives. I put the black olives in it. It'd be so good. That Venezuelan chicken salad is so freaking good. And what else I like to cook that is very quick? And it be so good is filling. What else? Well, the mac and cheese is good, but it's not quick. And then I'm gonna tell y'all something else that I do, like in the I'm gonna tell y'all something else that I do in the like in the summertime. I love to make lasagna. And what I do is I take my lasagna, I make my lasagna with ground chicken. And so I take my chicken and grill it on the grill. and it has that smoke taste. And then of course y'all know I take my sauce, and I like to add stuff to my sauce, my red sauce. I like to add a lot of garlic cloves and stuff like that. I like for my sauce to be seasoned to my taste. I put a little sugar in it. I put a little spice in it because I like spicy stuff. I put a little crushed pepper in it, put a lot of garlic cloves in it, crush it, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And then I'll take the meat off of the grill and start putting it on the noodles and stuff like that. And then when it comes time to melt the cheese, I'll go take the lasagna and take it back outside and put it on the grill and let the cheese melt on the grill. Y'all, that is a flavor. Oh my God, that grilled flavor on that lasagna. And I just had a whim and did that one day because I like to grill. And it is so freaking good. I'm telling you, it is. It is so good. Rest in peace, Sean Dawson. As a joy of God, we got to keep her lifted during this time. Miss T. Not gonna say she's going through it because she's a strong individual, but I know how I feel losing the heart to your family. Oh yeah, my dad was definitely that. I don't know of a person that was stronger than him. I don't. That's why I'm so in shock that he's not here. I can't believe it. I do. She knows sectics. And what else do I be cooking that I love to cook? Um, hmm. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and this right here, I don't know what it is, y'all, but I can make a mean grilled cheese sandwich, and I think it's because on my grilled cheese sandwich, I shred the cheese up. Like I like to shred the cheese. I take my shredder and shred the cheese, and I put different kinds of cheeses on my grilled cheese sandwich. And I like for my grilled cheese sandwich, I guess some people call it cheese toast, where you grill it on, put it on not on the grill, but on the stove. We call it grilled cheese down here, but I guess it's cheese toast. And oh, it'd be so good. And I like for my bread to be like a second from being burnt. I cannot eat it unless the bread is almost burnt. When I used to eat bologna sandwiches, I could not eat bologna unless it was almost burnt up. It had to be almost burnt. I can't eat it. I don't eat bologna no more. And sometimes I be having a craving for that rag bologna, but I can't find the rag bologna no more. But when I used to make bologna sandwiches, ooh, when I used to fry them, I would not eat them unless they was almost burnt up. I'm telling you. And the same thing with my grilled cheese sandwiches. I be constantly flipping them over when the bread just like a second from being burnt. I go, it's just right. And I like to put that Gare cheese on it. I shred up my cheeses and put it on there. And it is so good. I'm telling you, makes me want one tonight. But I call myself trying to be good. I have not bought any bread and put it in the house because I know if I buy bread and put it in the house, but I can go get me some keto bread. I will make grilled cheese sandwiches. I love it because I can eat grilled cheese sandwiches and some soup, some chicken noodle soup and be happy. But tomorrow I want some greens. I want some greens with turkey, smoked turkey ends in it. And I got to think of a meat that I want. And probably some chicken, but I think I want something more than chicken. Like, I don't know what I want with my greens. Y'all, what can I cook with my greens that's not pork? I always cook chicken. I want something different. What can I make with my greens? I don't know. Greens. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go off of my diet tomorrow. I'm gonna do greens with smoked turkey ends, hot water cornbread, And I might do turkey. Well, I'm gonna have turkey ends in the meat. I might do turkey wings. Oh yeah, fish roast. Oh, oxtails be so good. Oh my god, I don't know nobody that make oxtails better than my mama. Oh, they be falling off of the bone. Oh my god, that's what I do. Either a roast, cause I sure got a roast in there, or I can do some fish. Cause I went and bought me some catfish fillets and they're in the freezer. Ooh, I can grill them. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Catfish so good when it's grilled. Oh, I love grilled catfish. And I like to put onions. I don't a lot of people don't like that, but I like to start putting the onions on them and grill the onions too on the catfish. If you feel like if you put vegetables, I like onions though. I do. Especially love red onions. If you put it on your fish when it's on the grill, it'd be so freaking delicious. So I'll probably do greens with my greens. I am gonna do greens. I'm gonna go get them early in the morning too, so that I can pick them. I've got other people. I outsource my cases, so I've been having some time. But I don't feel like working. Um, so I'm gonna do greens with smoked turkey ends and grilled catfish. Oh, I can't wait. Oh my god. With hot water cornbread. I be trying to make my hot water cornbread just like my mother's. For some reason, it be good. It's just not as good as my mama. And my mama be when she be making that hot water cornbread, it be so effortless. I mean, it just be so. It's like she just do it and she don't put no efforts in it, and it just be so good. And I be standing there trying to make sure it's gonna be right. It be good. It just don't be as good as my mama's. Ooh, and sweet greens, neck bones, and sweet cornbread. Ooh, and I even got some sweet potatoes in there too. I'm gonna do some candy yams too. So I'm gonna do greens with smoked turkey ends, grilled catfish, candy yams, hot water cornbread. Whew, I'm gonna throw down tomorrow. Oh my god. Yep, I'm gonna throw down tomorrow. I'm gonna go get my greens early in the morning so I can pick them because y'all know I don't eat no glory greens at the can. I have to pick my greens. I'm gonna go to the market and get some fresh greens. I'm going to the market in the morning. Miss Anissa says she got law enforcement. Yes, we appreciate Miss Anissa. Me and my uncle caught 77 mullet fish Monday. Ooh, that was a lot of fish. 77? How long was y'all out there? Them fish was really biting. Oh, I would have loved to put my cane in that water. Tell me, yep, and that public say is that parents JJ from Good Times and the little girl who was on The Color Purple. I'm probably gonna have to do a video and show y'all my food after it's done tomorrow. My grilled catfish with onions. Whew, I just can't wait. And I be putting onions on my greens too, y'all. Do y'all chop onions up and put them on y'all greens? I put onions and hot sauce. And I y'all know oh I be taking my hot water cornbread and crumbling it up on top of my greens and my onions, chopping up my onions, putting my hot sauce on it. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna have some candied yams. I make some real good yams, y'all. Oh, my yams be the best. And my grilled fish. I can't wait. Mr. Ann said, I want to be an onion. Yeah, that's gonna be some good eating. I might call some of my family over here. I'm gonna tell y'all something though. When I be opening, like extending that olive branch to my, because I love to cook and I love for a lot of people to come over when I cook, because I be loving to see people have a good time. I like to entertain them. But I'm gonna tell you what get me when folks get to getting greedy. Now I got a bar and my bar stay full of liquor because I don't drink liquor like that. I just like to have my bar full of good liquor. So when people walk into my house, I can say, "You want something to drink? You want some water, or do you want me to fix you a drink?" I like to be able to say that, right? And I like to have the good liquor. But I'm gonna tell you what pissed me off. When them cuckabug heads, when you invite them to your house because you want to see them have a good time, you want to fellowship with them, you got some good food, and they drink all that liquor up and they don't leave until the liquor gone. Now my bar is full of liquor. It's gonna make me mad because I done had that Jack Daniels and stuff in there since I had COVID. You know what I mean? I bought it and I ain't have to. I use one little bottle and I just been had the other ones up there. That brown liquor, they'll drink all my liquor, all my wine up, and I be liking my wine. Okay. So they're gonna clear my bar out. So I want to invite my family over to dinner. I'm not talking about my mom and them. I'm talking about my ex, like my cousins and them. They're gonna drink up all that liquor. And then they'll walk out, with all the food. Cause that show was good, drunk. I'm telling you, yeah, I don't even my head already been hurting today. I don't even want to be mad for them drinking up all my liquor. Because my cousins and them crazy, because they'll say, "Yeah, cuz we hit all that up. You gonna have to go fill your bar back up." Oh, and that's gonna set me off. All my yams be off of the chain. I'm telling you. They don't be too sweet. They be just right. And I put a little bit of vanilla in my yams. Of course, y'all know I put sugar. Okay. And I put cinnamon on my yams. They be so good. The cinnamon is healthy. Some people try to say, well, you shouldn't use sugar. Hey, I know I'm on keto, but I can't eat no yams without sugar. I can't do it. I can't make candied yams and not put sugar in my yams. Our folks would pack 50. I'm telling you, they'll take all the plates. And then to say, is that everything? Oh, that makes me so mad. I'm telling you, that plate toting, and they steals too. They'll steal that liquor. My bar is loaded with liquor, and that's because I don't drink. But I do I keep a lot of wine just in case. Because I be wanting to try sweet wines and stuff. I have not gotten the opportunity to open that wine. So is my cabinet up under the bar is filled up with the wine. On top of the bar is the hard liquor. They'll drink all that absolute and stuff up. They just pitiful. Then they gets drunk and acts a fool. And I don't want to have to be cussing my cousins and my dad has just passed away, and my cousins will make me cuss them out real bad. I like sweet peppers in my greens. You know, I've never tried that sweet peppers. I said they cut up bad. I'm telling you, they do. They will cut up bad. One thing for sure, they're gonna eat up everything and they're gonna try to drink up everything. And they're gonna try to drink up everything, even if they don't eat up everything. They wants to drink up everything so they can act a fool. And they can't be embarrassing me to my neighbors. Diane says they have plates stacked in the back of the car window. They be talking about they got to get June bugs. Fix him a plate. He could take his lunch. Can't even damn talk. He could fix June bug a plate so he could take his lunch tomorrow. Don't even know how to talk. You know they country. You might not even like Junebug because some of these you don't be liking their husbands and stuff, and they fixing all your food, taking it to them. So Junebug can take his lunch. I gotta go. Yeah, I'm working on in-text citation for my essay. Miss my point. Miss your point. When Donald let those people climb the Capitol, they're not getting along. In aluminum foil, my husband, sister says she be getting plates for my grandson. She lives in Mississippi and he lives in Florida. What the hell? I'm, I'm, I'm telling you, y'all, they do. Girl, I got to y'all be talking fast and stuff. Y'all fix it. Y'all got them plates. Y'all fix that plate for John. He got to take his lunch to work, so he could take his lunch to work. I say, ain't this some shit, country asses? He got to take his for his lunch. I don't even like Junebug probably, and they taking all the food out the house for him. Where that aluminum foil at? I'm What that aluminum foil at? Use all your aluminum foil wrapping plates 5 and 6 damn times because they done got all the food and it's running all the food stacked up so high they done use all your aluminum foil up trying to hold the plates together. Where your aluminum foil at? Don't even say aluminum foil. Where your aluminum foil at? You get a plate. You get a plate. No, they be getting more. Yeah, they be getting more than one plate. I'm telling you. Oh Lord, some of your family come with takeout containers. Lord have mercy. And be drinking all your liquor up. This here liquor good, cuz. I said, yeah, I know it is. You done drunk it up. You ought to be drunk. Yeah, I might just let them stay away because my head been hurting me. I can't be worried with them getting on my nerves. They'll stand up at the bar, drink all you. Yeah, this here liquor good, cuz. Mm, mm. I'm telling you. Then after that, they'll start going outside. It's warmer now. They'll be out there at that lake. I don't want my neighbors talking about me when they leave. And they ain't gonna ask to clean up nothing now. And they'll say it. My family said, "Ooh, you sure got a lot of stuff to clean up. I wouldn't want to be you after they done ate up all your stuff and put, you know, messed up all your plates and forks and spoons and all that." They get to talking about you. Ooh, you sure got a lot of dishes to clean up. I wouldn't want to be you. Eat while they stuffing food in their mouth. Yep. I'm telling you. Where the aluminum foil at? Sure ain't gonna be no aluminum foil because I love to stock up on aluminum foil. It makes me mad they use one whole thing of aluminum foil to wrap one plate because the plate's so tall. They got all the food in there. I don't know how they can eat all that food. They got all that food stacked on top of each other. They got all of that food. I be wanting to have a good time, but it's gonna always be somebody that do something that's gonna overdo it. I'm gonna tell you two things that's gonna happen. Three things. They're gonna take all the food away. They're gonna drink all the liquor, and they're gonna get the fighting. It never fails. That's three things that they're gonna do. I'm talking about within my family. I'm telling you what they're gonna do. They're gonna eat all the food. They're gonna drink up all of my liquor off of my bar, and they're gonna get the fighting. It never fails. Whenever I think, well, God, we sure did have a good time. Ain't nobody showed out. You would think the house start clearing out, and it could be at anybody's house. I don't know how it is that the ones that's staggering behind always end up getting the fighting. I'll go, hell, we ain't even seen y'all two talking. Everybody, almost all the fools gone home. How y'all fighting? But that's three things that's gonna happen. They're gonna eat up all the food, drink all the liquor, and get the fighting. It's a damn shame. I remember one time my cousin, he was drunk. They say he was drunk. I thought he was high, but they say he was drunk. And he got into it. He got the acting a fool. And I was so embarrassed. And so his sister said, we gonna have to call the police because he acting a fool. He drunk. I said, that nigga ain't drunk. He high. He on crack. He done went and he done had a hit because he was really acting a fool. He was throwing stuff. He was just acting a fool. They said, nah, he drunk. When he get real drunk, he act like he back on that stuff. I said, nah, okay. And my mind told me when they had to call the police to calm him down. He was really clowning. And my mind told me, I bet whatever police pull up, I'm gonna know him. My mind told me that. And it just so happens, I kid you not. That particular cousin, he's real skinny. Somehow he has always known how to get out of handcuffs, right? To get his hand out of handcuffs. So they pulled up, and the first thing he said when the police pulled up, man, don't come effing with me. And he went down to the end of the driveway like he was getting ready to spring on one of the police, and they flipped him. I said, oh, God, no. So his sister got scared at that point. They was just this whole mess. He just messed up the family get together. And sure enough, one of the officers that had pulled up, me and him we were friends. We had talked on the phone. He was so embarrassed. He was like, I'm sorry, you shouldn't even be looking at this, but they didn't do him like they would have did him. So they put him in the back of the car, and he gets out of the handcuffs. When they open the door, he done got out of the handcuffs. When they opened the door, he hit him in the face. I said, "Oh God!" And then he started cussing me out, because he said I was one of them. You one of them. Look at you. You're talking to him. Yeah, that he was drunk. He started cussing me out. So they took him on to jail. But it was a darn shame. It had just gotten to a point, especially when I was working for the police department. Whenever, I just left before the end of the night because I didn't want to be the laughing stock at work. Because I already knew that somebody was gonna get the fighting and the police was gonna be called. And when they got there, I was gonna be embarrassed. They be like, let me get a plate for my husband because he at work and I'm sure not cooking when I get me lying, but they do. It be them taking all them plates for themselves. I'm telling you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. I think I got a video. Let me see. Let me see something if I can find a video. I love my family too, y'all. We have fun. We're real close. I'm talking about even my cousins. We super close. But we clowns now. We shows out with each other real bad. Let me see if I can find that video. I can't find it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for this video on my Facebook page of how I want to show it to y'all. Y'all gonna die. I thought I had shared it. Hold on, I have to look back into the screen because I be in another screen. Oh, I love stuffed mushrooms. Oh my god, I love stuffed mushrooms so much. I do. I love sauteed mushrooms too. All day, but I gotta finish up my work. So let's stop the chit chat for a minute. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I be in another screen, so I don't be seeing what comes up. Hold on. I have to click in and out of screens. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Mm, yeah, I can't find it. Hold on. Let me see if I could Google it. Well, I thought that was it. That's not it. I wish I could find it so bad. I thought I had shared that video. I can't find it. It was so funny though. I can't find it. I wish I could find it. Okay. I can't find it. I sure did want to show. I sure did want to see if I could find it on YouTube. Oh Lord, I can't find it. Yep. So what? So where's Key Glock and them at tonight? Are they in Atlanta? They're in Chicago, right? Key Glock and them are in Chicago tonight. Song is "We Are Family." We played it at our family reunion in West Virginia. Are they in Chicago? Let me see how. Let me see because they normally post. Let me see. I don't think they posted up anything. Let me see if they posted up any videos. They haven't. Kenny Money might have. I thought maybe they had posted up some videos from tonight's show. And shout out to Pre. I see Kenny Money get ready to drop his album, The Blue Way. Is it called The Blue Way? The Windy City Pre Turn Up. Blue Money. That's what he calling it. Blue Money. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, it's new bands dropping anything. I think I saw Paper Route Woo. Shatana posted a blip from something he is getting to drop. Yep, Blue Money. Okay. I haven't been over to let me look at Shatana's page. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Shatana. Y'all go follow Shatana.
Can't nobody do it. One thing is a motherfucker.
So Shatana was at the Dolphin in Chicago. He was at the Dolphin in San Antonio.
They stopped me in the too many.
Yeah, that's the museum in San Antonio. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Shatana.
Watch the money slip away. Let's see it, beat. Money slip away, man. Look, watch the money slip away. Let's see it, beat.
Put me in there, man. Do your thing, bro. Go and put me in there, man. Do your thing, bro. Go and put me in there, man. Do your thing, bro. Go and put me in it, man. Do your thing, bro. Go and put me in it, man. Do your
Wow, he said, I remember me and my mother used to stand in line for free turkeys. Now I'm giving them out. That song hard. I had never really listened to his music like that. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Shatana. Yeah, I saw that where he says he's seeking the death penalty for Ezekiel Kelly. I saw that. I know that's right, Demo Publican. I know that. That's right. Pre going up, up. They doing their thing. Um, Not on One King Deshaun says, I promise all this crime will stop once they do that. You know what? I think that's a strategy. If y'all gonna be out here killing, we're gonna give y'all the death penalty. All right, y'all. We've been on 3.5 hours. I'm gonna get off so I can lay down. But I thank y'all for getting on with me today. I need to lay down. I need to check my pressure too, because my head been hurting me. Oh, my head hurting me so bad. So I'm gonna check my pressure. I thank y'all for hanging out with me for 3.5 hours. I enjoyed y'all so much. Y'all really did help to cheer me up. I appreciate that so much, you guys. I love you guys. Thanks for the support. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I'll talk with you guys